G'day and welcome to Bikes and Bits 1000. Today we're going to replace the air filter on my 2021 Kawasaki Ninja 1000 SX. So today we're going to be replacing the air filter as mentioned on my 2021 Kawasaki Ninja 1000 SX. Obviously we need the air filter, and we'll go up to the bike now and go through the process. So to replace the air filter, firstly we've got to remove the rear seat because the fuel tank's going to flick up, and now we have to remove some of the fairings, just this part over here, this side and the other side, and then we will pop the tank up. So let's get on with that. Right, so now we're taking off this side. So the Allen screw comes out, and then one of the pop rivets just over here. Push the screwdriver down and it pops out like that. Next you got to undo the fairings. Plenty of videos how to take these off, but there's like 3 grommets there you get to pop off. And then one down here. And then that slides off like that. Right, after the side fairings, and we've got to take these side panels off here. So you don't lose the washers. As you can see, I don't actually need to use the ratchet because they're only held on with the little rubber ends. So when putting them on, there's not a lot of force. Grommet here. This one. And next we'll just do the other side, and then we can take the fuel tank off. Next we have to undo the fuel tank. Right one. You'll probably need to use an extension to get in there. Careful not to damage the paintwork. It's free to come up now. Alright, now the fuel tank's undone, so just something to keep in mind, especially if you have a steering mount, as in like a phone mount. Make sure it clears it. You'll see on my one that it clears that fine. And then we just have to put an ocky strap or something else to secure the tank while we've got it up. Alright, so I've got the ocky strap on, and I've just put a rag on there as well to protect the paintwork. You see it's just attached there. Alright, let's get on to removing the airbox, or the top cover of the airbox. This just requires 10 Phillips head screws to come out, so we'll do that. Should also mention that to make it easier, I don't have much fuel in the fuel tank, so I've done that on purpose, so not quite as much weight on the ocky strap. After the 10 main screws are removed, there is actually one in the middle as well. So you need a long screwdriver to get to that. So we'll take that out now. So to remove the airbox after the screws are out, you just need to come down here, and this part just slides up. There we go, and off, which was also securing the airbox. Now we'll take the airbox cover off. And there's the airbox exposed. So just make note of the air filter, which way it goes in. So metal screenings up top. Just noticed there's a bit of crud in the airbox, so before the filter, so I'm just going to vacuum that out. Now we'll replace the filter and put the airbox back on. Make sure that's on snugly. Okay, now all the screws are in the top cover of the airbox. Don't forget to put this back in. Slides in like that. Okay, now we can drop the fuel tank down and reattach everything. Okay, now we have to reattach the side panels. As mentioned, it's the two clips first. Sometimes you just got to put your finger behind it just to get it in. Two. These screws don't need to be too tight. This just goes into a rubber fixing. Right, side panels are on. Now we put the side fairings on. Just remember how they went on. So it slides on. And then we're just going to reattach the grommets. This one. Make sure that's under there as well too. Remember, that's only going into a rubber stop on the side, so it doesn't need to be too tight. Now we do the other side. And then last up, we just have to reattach the rear seat. Thanks very much for joining me on installing the air filter. If you like this sort of content, feel free to like and subscribe. And if you've got any other technical queries about what I've done, feel free to leave a comment. Cheers!